I'm Miranda Valentine, editor of the lifestyle blog Everything Sounds Better in French, and today I'm going to show you how to make blueberry pancakes. So the most important component, of course, of blueberry pancakes are blueberries, and I have some right here. I'm using fresh berries today, but you can certainly use frozen as well. The basic pancake recipe that I have varied a little bit is from The Joy of Cooking. I've done a few alterations, one of which is using whole wheat flour. You're welcome to use regular white flour if you prefer, but I love to get some whole grains in there whenever I can. So start with our ingredients again. Of course, we have our blueberries. We have 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. We have 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. We have 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 2 large eggs, 1.5 cups of milk, and 1.5 cups of whole wheat flour. And then we also have over on the stove 3 tablespoons of melted butter. So let's start with the wet ingredients. I'm gonna go get my 3 tablespoons of melted butter and put them into this pan. Okay, so my 3 tablespoons of melted butter right in there, that lovely bowl. Then I'm going to add in my 2 eggs and I'm going to beat them right in here, right into the butter. So just mix that all up. It smells nice and buttery and delicious. Then I'm gonna add the milk in. And you wanna make sure that your butter's not too hot because you don't want it to cook the eggs. So let's pour our 1.5 cups of milk in. Wonderful, wonderful. Just give that a whisk. I'm gonna make sure everything's mixed together. Now let's do the vanilla extract. Give it a little sweetness. Okay. Mix, 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 mix. Okay. And so I have all of my wet ingredients mixed, so I'm just gonna set this to the side, and now I'm gonna do dry. So I have my 1.5 cups of whole wheat flour. To that I'm going to add my salt. Then I'm going to add in my baking powder. Okay, and just give this a little toss with your hand if you don't have a spoon around. You just kind of want to mix it together. Okay, mix, 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 mix. Okay, now I'm going to introduce the dry ingredients to the wet. And you'll notice I have not put in the blueberries yet. I'm actually not going to put the blueberries in until the mixture is on the skillet. Just keep on mixing. That's looking lovely. And this is will be a moderately thin pancake. If you like your pancakes really thin, like crepe-like, just increase the amount of milk or decrease the flour. And then conversely, if you want a much thicker pancake, up the amount of flour that you use and reduce the amount of liquid that you use. So now we're just gonna head over to the stove where I have a pan that has been oiled and is heating. So we're gonna head over and I'm going to ladle my batter onto the pan. I definitely recommend using a measuring cup or a ladle, something other than just tipping your bowl over, because that could potentially end in disaster. And we don't want that. So let's head over. Okay, so this is nice and warm. It's on low, medium heat. Okay. I am going to use a ladle with this nifty little rivet so just pour this right in the middle, help it make a nice even circle. And then this is when you're going to want to introduce the berries, and you can do initials, which is always nice if you're making breakfast for someone, or you can just do an even pattern. So we're just going to let this cook now, and I have it on medium to low heat because we don't want it to cook too fast. I don't want the bottom to get super brown or burned or lose some of that soft, wonderful pancakey quality while the top is cooking. So we're just gonna let it slowly cook. And a way that you know it's ready to flip, which this is not yet, but obviously you'll see that your edges are becoming firm, and also little bubbles will sort of form on the top because it just creates these little cooked little air pockets. So once it looks all pock-marked on top, as long as you have it at a low enough heat, it's ready to flip, because really you want it to be 75% cooked before you flip it over to the other side. We're just kissing the other side with the pan just to seal the deal, so to speak. So we're ready to flip. It's mostly cooked, as you can see, like I said, about 75% cooked around the edges. I can tell it has a little way to go in the middle, but that'll take care of it on the other side. And check the bottom, see how it's becoming nice and golden brown? So I know that it's time to flip my pancake over. So my pancake's done. It smells delicious, nice and golden brown on top, and the blueberries are like bubbling to the very top, so I know it's ready. Let's grab a plate. And looks beautiful. And there are a variety of ways that you can serve this. Of course, you can go the traditional butter and maple syrup route, or you can mix it up a little bit and do something special like this cinnamon butter, which this is so sweet. Unless you have a super sweet tooth, you wouldn't even need to add maple syrup to it. But if you're wanting some serious sugar, then go ahead, layer it on. And then I think it's really cute to garnish with berries. And you can just sprinkle those on top here, like that, all cute-like, because it's always nice to add some pretty. So really delicious, amazing day or night. That is how you make blueberry pancakes. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe. And if there's something that you want to learn how to make, send me an email at requests@mahalo.com. And don't forget to check out our other great videos.